Coming in at the gallop. And they're off for the CGA Foxhunter Chase Challenge Cup over 3 miles, 2.5 furlongs. And on the inside, Carsonstown Boy is the first to begin. Oscar Delta is right up there in the firing line. The Hollingwell is also prominent as they go towards the first. And it's Carsonstown Boy who led them over the first. A bad mistake by Double Bank, who is down. Double Bank is the also unseated at the first fence. So Double Bank is the first casualty. And it's Carsonstown Boy who will lead the Hollingwell. And that's Rhythm over fence number 2. And there's one gone in the midfield, and that is Ockley de Noyac who has gone. Ockley de Noyac has gone at fence 2 again, unseated the rider. Shy John at the moment is last but one, and last of all is Gale Force Oscar. So setting out into the country now, Crone Rock making ground around the outside of That's Rhythm, and Carsonstown Boy towards the inside. The Hollingwell is racing in 4th position. Foundry Square is in 5th, and then Oscar Delta in 6th. Made in Time is in 7th. On the inside, Bertie's Dream is in 8th, followed by Dr. Kingsley in 9th, and then boxing along is 10th as they go over the first fence taken down the back straight. Tammys Hill towards the inside was next, then being followed out very wide by Divine Intervention. He's then being followed by Rave the Brave as they go on now towards the water jump for the first time. And it's Carsonstown Boy on the inside with That's Rhythm, and on the outside Crone Rock were the first two. Jumping out away to the right was Gambay over those last couple of fences. They go now towards an open ditch. Carsonstown Boy on the inside led That's Rhythm over in second. The leaders all stream over it safely. A mistake by Lucette Annie, the mare, and pushed along at the back of the field is Gale Force Oscar as they continue the climb on towards another plain fence. And it was Carsonstown Boy who led. That's Rhythm over in second place. At the moment, Harbour Court certainly has more in front than behind. James Tudor has him held up towards the last third of the field. Off the bit, Dr. Kingsley as they made that dog leg turn racing to the top of the hill. Carsonstown Boy, harried now by a loose horse, will lead them over that open ditch, which they all took safely. Rave the Brave and Pearlysteps had a coming together over that fence, and now Gale Force Oscar is getting totally tailed off. Lucette Annie and also Shy John are right out the back of the field. Going over the next plain one, Carsonstown Boy and That's Rhythm were the first two, and again all the leaders are safely over that. Racing in third is Crone Rock. Around the outside, Made in Time is racing in fourth. The black colours of Foundry Square on the inside in fifth. Bertie's Dream is in sixth. The Hollingwell is in seventh as they go towards the next. Oscar Delta is in eighth. He's then being followed by Dr. Kingsley as they get over that plain fence. Then on the Fringe, who's stalking that leading group with Tammys Hill on the inside of boxing along. Then Divine Intervention, who's taken wide. He's just gone past on the Fringe. Rave the Brave is next in the field, followed by Minella Stars. Then to the inside is Certain Flight, who's creeping closer in advance of Harbour Court as they come now towards fence number 10. And it was about a 3 or 4 way go. Certain Flight was the one who was very low over that fence, and pulling up at the back of the field is Gale Force Oscar, pulled up there before fence number 10. So they're about to make the turn into the home straight. Still 21 hunters are left going, and Made in Time is going very wide and pulling hard and has now come through to just about take the lead. Carsonstown Boy towards the inside in second. That's Rhythm is in third. Crone Rock is in fourth, followed on the inside by Foundry Square, who's cut every corner so far. Bertie's Dream, and then to the outside Dr. Kingsley as they get over the fence, which will be 2 out next time. Bertie's Dream didn't get terribly high over that fence and was ridden away from it. Lucette Annie has now dropped back a long last as they go towards the next fence number 12, and as they do so, it's Carsonstown Boy who led them. Bertie's Dream, another mistake, and they now have one more circuit to go in the Foxhunters, and it is Carsonstown Boy and Noel McParlin who have the lead over That's Rhythm, the veteran, in second. Made in Time on the outside in third. Crone Rock is in fourth. Foundry Square the Rail is in fifth. On the outside in sixth position is Dr. Kingsley as they head out into the country. These are followed then towards the outside by Divine Intervention, who's just in behind Crone Rock. Towards the inside is Boxing Along. Next in the field is Tammys Hill, who's getting closer. Bertie's Dream ridden along. The Hollingwell, and then Certain Flight, followed by On the Fringe and Oscar Delta as they got over the next plain fence. And a mistake there by Foundry Square, so they're going now on towards the next, and it is Made in Time on the outside of Carsonstown Boy, the first two. That's Rhythm in third. Divine Intervention getting closer on the outside as they crossed over the water jump. Looking out at the moment for Harbour Court, the black and white check colours just being pushed along in about 12th or 13th by James Tudor as they get over the open ditch. Made in Time on the outside. Bertie's Dream, an alarming mistake. A very good sit there by Gina Andrews, and a reminder for his pains now as they make the run on towards the next plain fence. So it's Carsonstown Boy, That's Rhythm and Made in Time, Divine Intervention, and then Tammys Hill. There was a mistake by Rave the Brave, who is struggling badly at the time as they make the turn across the top end of the course. Also Foundry Square has badly lost his place. So they're entering now the final 3/4 of a mile of the Foxhunters. Carsonstown Boy the leader, That's Rhythm over in second. On the outside, Made in Time, Tammys Hill and boxing along. Then Certain Flight, who's creeping through on the inside, and around the outside Divine Intervention, and also picking up is Ganbei from midfield. Now Harbour Court also is picking up pieces as they begin to go over that fence right at the very top of the hill, and still many chances in the CGA Foxhunters of 2014. Made in Time with around the outside Tammys Hill, and on the inside Carsonstown Boy, who's always been in the vanguard. Ganbei with the noseband is now in fourth. On the inside is boxing along as they get over the fourth from home. Divine Intervention, a very bad mistake. Oscar Delta was beaten at a time when he also blundered as they make the run down the hill. On the Fringe at the moment, running as a team alongside Harbour Court, and also creeping into contention is Minella Stars as they race down now towards the third from home in the Foxhunters, and it's Tammys Hill on the outside with Made in Time. Carsonstown Boy, down was Ganbei, brought down was Divine Intervention, badly hampered as they make the run now with just 2 more fences to take in the Foxhunters, and it's Carsonstown Boy and Tammys Hill on the outside, the first 2. Made in Time is in third, Minella Stars in fourth. On the Fringe around the outside with Harbour Court with a big white blaze staying on for James Tudor, then boxing along towards the inside. Next is Shy John from the back of the field, and Certain Flight. They've got 2 to take in the Foxhunters. Carsonstown Boy will just have the lead of a Tammys Hill. Here comes On the Fringe, Made in Time is down, badly hampered was boxing along as they race down towards the 22nd and final fence. It's On the Fringe on the near side, Tammys Hill between horses. Carsonstown Boy really game on the inside. It's between these 3 now. They've got 100 yards to go. On the Fringe, the near side, Tammys Hill surges to the lead in the centre for James Smythe, and racing up towards the line, it is Tammys Hill who will take the Foxhunters for Ireland. Tammys Hill is the champion Foxhunter. In second came Carsonstown Boy, and in third was On the Fringe, a 1-2-3 for Ireland. Pearlysteps was back in fourth, Harbour Court was in fifth, followed by Dr. Kingsley and then Minella Stars.
A 1-2 for Northern Irish trained runners in the CGA Foxhunters, with the Liam Lennon trained 9-year-old Tammys Hill seeing off the ever-prominent Carsonstown Boy from the Colin McBrackeney yard. On the Fringe and Nina Carberry in third for Enda Bolger and JP McManus, and Pearlysteps for Henry Daly and Ollie Greenall back in fourth. And the pride of Northern Ireland, Tammys Hill, continues the great run of Irish trained runners in this race in recent seasons, Jonathan, and there's no hiding the delight at the end of the race.
No, I mean, he's normally claims £7, James Smythe, and he didn't even ride it the last couple of times. It was Robbie McNamara, but there's all the delighted connections, and not surprised.
A race that was run at a pretty decent gallop.
Yep.
Without being frenetic. Let's go out and join Lydia.